And then I began for going to represent every country. For example, then I was the national director for Algeria, Spain, Bolivia, Peru, Tajikistan, and many more to come. And now I am proud to say that Global Beauty International Organization has footprints in almost 20 countries. Namaste. Hi everyone, my name is Amar Shamu Sonawane. I am founder of Global Beauty International Organization. I am from Pune and I am International Pageant Director. So here I am here to talk about myself. Basically, I'm from Pune and I have completed my education in Pune from Wadias. I'm an MBA. I'm a gold medalist in MBA. I started my career in corporate sector and I worked for quite some time. However, I was not really happy with the corporate structure, the work that I was doing. I did earn quite a lot of money, but then my real passion was somewhere else. So I decided to pursue my passion by leaving the job that I had, the cushion of my job, and I took up pageantry. So I started blogging for a well-known pageant blog, and I was the only one of the very few Indians who was blogging at that time. And so that got me interested in international pageantry. And then slowly I started understanding the industry, how it works, the nitty-gritties of the industry. Then people started telling me from international arena that, look, you are very talented and you should pursue something for your own country. Then I realized, in India, there are very few organizations who help contestants or models to represent their country internationally, be it in beauty pageants or modeling contests internationally. So I decided, let me find out how it's done. So I took some time to study, research what the industry needs, how it works, how it functions. I studied it well, and then I took a plunge by becoming the national director of my country, which is India. And then I realized the main struggle is actually where you reach the highest spot at first, because then it's all upwards. So one has to be very well prepared to come in this industry. So when I became the national director for my country, my first beauty pageant was Mrs. Queen of the World, which is a Myanmar-based pageant in 2017. So I formed an organization alone, which is Global Beauty International Organization in Pune. I registered myself with the government of India. It took some time, but I did that. And then I went to Myanmar for this pageant, which is Mrs. Queen of the World. And I worked really, really hard, because a lot of people tell me, pageant modeling, it's so simple, anybody can do. But no, it is real tough work. Pageant is not only about your looks, your personality. It's also about how you project yourself, your integrity, your courage. It's not about just being a model, a fashion model. It's also about being a role model. That's when I realized what it really means to be a pageant winner. And then I would personally train my contestants on international platform according to what is required. So my first winner is from Pune, Mrs. Jasmine Zadav. And then when I got this little success, I realized I think I have something in me to bring success, not just to my country, but even to people who would want to reach those dazzling heights. And then I committed myself even more. And then I began from Myanmar, and then from another pageant to pageant, like they say, strength to strength. I started my journey in this pageant industry. In 2017, there were still not many pageant directors or pageant supporters as we have now. We still are struggling. I wouldn't say we're completely there. We still have miles to go before we can call ourselves a pageant country like Philippines. So I found out that we have so many problem areas with that we have to attack. For example, we do not give much importance to rural settings or the rural side of our countries, which I think the real India lies. That's where I want to go, to every village, to every corner of my country to find talent, because I think India is such a talented country. It's just that we do not give them opportunities, we do not give them platforms. Then I realized we have to form an organization which can target these areas, scour young boys and girls, even the smallest kids, so that we can give them platform to showcase their talents. And then I came up with this event called Global Model India, which is a national qualifier event for India, which scours all through the country to select best, talented, qualified, academically driven, passionate youngsters to represent India in prestigious international pageants and modeling contests all around the world, franchised under me and Global Beauty International Organization. As you must have seen, in some countries, they still follow a norm of having a national director for every pageant. So then I realized there are still many countries besides India which also needs a platform. For example, Mauritius or Algeria or Tibet, which never had any pageant success as yet. So I thought, besides giving India, why not give these countries even that opportunity to showcase what they really stand for? So I ventured into Mauritius, which was the first country that I represented internationally in 2017 in Mr. Continental International. And my first winner was at that pageant was Adesh Balkishan, who is now, I'm very proud to say, a very successful Mauritian French actor. And he was also one of the main winners at this pageant. So this is what I'm trying to say. Unless and until we do not give a platform, we do not give that plank for people to showcase what they really are, we are far away from really being calling ourselves success. We should be helping each other. We should lend supporting hand to whoever we feel are deserving of that platform. By lending hand, we become even more bigger. This is what the message I want to spread to, or rather share with young people who want to know how one can become a national director or how one can foray into this industry. We have to start small. Like they say, small, one step reaches miles of journeys that we want to forecast for our own lives and for people who are attached to us, who are associated with us. So I began there, and then I also took on as a national directorship for a country which is not that famous, unfortunately, because it's still under a lot of war zone happening there. So I am talking about a very beautiful country called Tibet, and His Holiness Dalai Lama, who lives in India, and his followers who came from Tibet are now part of Indian diaspora, Indian community. So I also feel that they also need some representation across the world globally. And then I decided to actually do something for them, and this I then took their models also internationally, and my first winner was Sering Champel, who represented Tibet in Mr. World Model Worldwide in 2018, followed by Metok Laze in Miss Tourism Ambassador Universe. Then I realized we have so much talent everywhere. I do not want to just restrict myself as being the National Director of India, because I feel everyone should be a global citizen. By being true to your national self, we can also become a global citizen. And then I began for going to represent every country. For example, then I was the National Director for Algeria, Spain, Bolivia, Peru, Tajikistan, and many more to come. And now I am proud to say that Global Beauty International Organization has footprints in almost 20 countries. This is not a mean task, because it takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of sacrifices. So I want everyone to know that one has to be prepared for the sacrifices one makes, because unless and until you do not give those sacrifices, it's very difficult to reach the zenith of success. After which, I want to also share with you uh, my global endeavor, which is Global Model India, uh, which I'm already launched. Unfortunately, we could not successfully commit pursue that because of the current pandemic situation in India. However, there's good news for everyone. Whoever wants to represent the country India internationally, I would like to request them to go to our website, which is globalmodelindia.com, and register yourself, and our team will get back to you so that you can get that opportunity to represent India internationally. We have done away with many criterias. For example, we do not have a height criteria as strict as other organizations may have. We have done away with the language barrier. We have done away with the physicality that this industry is mostly associated with, because I feel somewhere we have to represent our true self, which is our personality and our courage, our integrity. This attributes do not have any physicality to it. I feel these are more beyond than that. And I want to encourage every youngsters, every small kid, that not just our physical abilities should describe ourselves. It's what our dreams are made of. Our dreams are made of how valid we think, or how much weight we give to them. Every dream is valid and every dream matters. And I want everybody to give themselves that opportunity, that chance to commit to their dreams so that they can fulfill whatever they want to do in their lives and make a big success of themselves, their community, and their country globally. Well, I would also want to share something about my organization, which is Global Beauty International Organization. So we have a small team consisting of our core team. So one of them is a very talented doctor who is working in government hospital in Odisha, Saki Gopal, Odisha, Dr. Preetham Bagh, who is committed beyond the realms of what is described as the norms of this industry. And he has been helping the organization define and redefine the structural constraints of this industry. And I'm so proud that just on 27th November 2020, we successfully conducted one of its kind, in fact, first of its kind, a fashion show, which is Global Model India Fashion Inclusivity Show 2021, which included models from all sectors, from all angles of the society. We did not restrict ourselves only for the physical attributes. We had youngsters, we had kids, we had married women, we had of course the youngsters. But here I would like to point out the highlight of our show were people who had disabilities, PWD as we are called, who were the superstar of our show, who showed the world that the physical disability does not define them, and they walked the ramp with as much aplomb as the other kids would, in fact more than them. So I think we have then decided to do something for them internationally, not just to showcase their courage, their integrity, but also the person they are, because individually they represent so much more than what other people see within the physical realms of their vision. That's what we've decided, to pursue them and to give them their international platform so that they can make a name, not just for themselves, but even for India. And I promise you that I'm committed to what I say, and I would want to do something for my friends who may be disabled, for other people, but not for me, because I feel They are much more talented than even the so-called able people, and I want to give them the platform to showcase the world that they also should be a big part of the mainstream society, otherwise who we do not give as much importance or significance, unfortunately. And also another thing I want to kickstart with the show is to highlight the indigenous or long forgotten hand weaving culture that our country represents, which are the handloom industry, and want to showcase the section of a society which is committed or has been a tradition of history since 1,000 years, which may have been lying across in dust for so many years for various reasons. So I want to give a platform to this industry as well from every state. So fortunately, with blessings of Lord Jagannath, we have started in Puri. We have kick-started this event in Puri, and we have fortunately, with blessings of Lord Jagannath, we've got amazing response from media, from our partners, from our fashion partners, social media partners, from our contestants, from everywhere in Odisha. We've got such huge response, and I would want to thank them with bottom of my heart that their support means a lot to me, and definitely we would be coming here more often and doing more shows just for them. And likewise, I would also want to start this endeavor not just in a state per se, but I want to do this in every state in India, because I think our country is so rich, so diverse, that every state has its own unique sense of fashion, and that has to be highlighted as much as possible to on the international arena. Not just one section of the country or a place. The topography do not matter. The heart, the soul of the person matters a lot. What you represent matters a lot. What you stand for matters a lot. So I want to give this a global plank so that every one of us can know in the world that India is and will be one of the countries that cannot be forgotten or that cannot be ignored as easy. Because of course, like I said, I'm a proud Indian, and I want to share that with everyone what our true culture and identity is all about. And also, Global Beauty International Organization wants to give opportunity for everyone, be it the fashion designers, be it the models, be it the social media partners, be it the graphic designers, be it the photographers, be it the videographers, makeup artists, stylists, even venue partners. I would want to encourage everyone to be a part of our global endeavor, because what the message we want to give to the world is beyond and above what anybody else would, what the convention tells us it should be, or what the society tells us what it should be. It's not. It's really not. It's one should encourage to, one should motivate to become a better person each time. And I want to be that person wherein somebody must have rejected, or for various reasons, of course, must have said no to them. I want to say yes to them. That not just your talent should be motivated, but even your dreams have place in my heart and in my soul. And I promise you, I would always be there for you. You just have to reach out to me. You just have to call me. You can reach me at my website, my Instagram ID, which is globalmodel_India, my website, which is www.globalmodelindia.com, or Facebook, which is www.facebook.com/globalmodelindia. You can reach us, and my doors are always open for you. And whatever it is, we can discuss, and we can give a vision to your dreams, give wings to your dreams, give ladder to your dreams, so that we can achieve success, not just for you, but for the entire country. And that way, every one of us would be securing a place for everyone in each one's dreams, in each one's hearts and souls. I feel that not many people get this opportunity as easy, because as statistics show us that only 1.2% of Indians so far have gone and represented our country internationally in international beauty pageants and modeling contests, of which there are big names like Aishwarya Rai, Priyanka Chopra, Sushmita Sen, and to a population of 1.4 billion people, Indian people. So that's a very skewed number, right? So here's your opportunity to be in that elite, or in that, I would say, in that group, and to make a name for yourself, just like Priyanka Chopra or Sushmita Sen or Aishwarya Rai has done for themselves. Because if they can do it, so can you, right? So do not feel demotivated, do not feel dismayed. Just find your own voice, try to introspect, try to garner that courage, and just reach out to us. Our doors are always open. Like I said, we are having directors in every corner, every region of a country, be it east, west, north, south, and even northeast. So we would make sure that your dreams are given that opportunity, your voices are heard. That's most important. Everyone wants to be heard at least once in their lives, and we owe that as a human being, to give that platform once in their life, so that they can showcase their talents and prove themselves. Because had someone not given me this opportunity, I don't think I would be here today sitting with you, talking to you, and sharing to you my success story. Because I feel everyone has to be given that opportunity and that platform to showcase who they really are. So yeah, that's about my organization and my event. And like I said, that I also want to create a collateral forum, which is for fashion shows. When I say fashion shows, I want to talk about including our Indian culture and indigenous structure, traditional ecosystem, which is all about sustenance, and which is all about eco-friendly nature work of arts. So I want to really encourage this part of our fashion, which has been long forgotten. Unless and until we as organization, or we as fashion heads, do not give opportunity to this kind of culture, I don't think so anyone would rather be interested. And there is a huge global audiences for that, for acceptance too. It's just that we need to give that one push, and hopefully I would be the one who would do that. And I would encourage everyone, all the stakeholders in a country, to come forward and help as much, contribute as much, give them, lend them support. They all just need is just one push to get into the realms of achievement, the realms of from obscurity to the lens of visibility. Like I said, we need they need visibility, that's all. And once you create that visibility, what they do with that is, it's all about who they really are. And as I promise you, everyone would find their own success. It's just that we as stakeholders, we need to be more encouraging, be more supportive, be willing to lend ear each and every time that we see and where we spot talent. So that's my organization, that's my journey. And I want everyone to really follow their dreams, because no matter what people say, just remember that your dreams are as valid as anybody else's, and nobody would want their dreams to be crushed. And I would not want that to happen. So I want everyone to realize their own dreams, give it power, give positive thoughts to your dreams. And I'm sure somebody would spot that. Maybe it's me, maybe it's not me, maybe it's somebody else, but at least you want to showcase that to the world outside. And with the help of social media, help is always there, that platform is always there. You just need to secure that, you just need to reach out to that, and I'm sure you would do that. And I believe in everybody's talent, and I believe in everybody, because I feel each one of us make everyone that place of happiness, that place of being connected to people. So with this, I want to I want to give the message of um, fulfilling your dreams and not giving up, because I think perseverance, like everybody says, perseverance is the key to success. So keep fighting. And especially to youngsters, I want to say that do not let anybody tell you that you are not good enough. You are good enough, and you're more than good enough. You just have to find your inner voice. That's all you need. You don't need anybody else to give validation to that. And I'm sure somewhere someone is watching you. Like I said, I will be watching you. You just need to reach out to me. With this, I would like to say that thank you very much. And please do follow us on Instagram, Facebook,